Welcome back. Hey, we get to go. This is New Yorker. Oh, that's him? Yeah, go for it.
Yes. Can I help you? Are you Mr. Mitchell? I sure am. I'm Lauren Blackwell. Well, do come in, Miss Blackwell. Ask for help. I was hoping that you could help me. Well, I'll do what I can. What is this regarding? Are you a reporter or... You're a reporter.
What are you?
Doing research.
Really?
No, I'm just doing some research. I see. You're a student? More a student of life. Aren't we all? So what can I do for you, Miss Blackwell?
That's about his work or... Oh.
So how long have you been working here? Do you always ask such personal questions? I'm just curious about the sort of work you do. I write about people, Miss Blackwell. What sort of people? Not the famous sort. Just ordinary people like you or me. Ordinary people like me. You find that amusing? Oh, not at all.
All right.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. Mitchell.
More personal questions.
I beg your pardon? Tell me about yourself. Yes, I heard you. I hope you didn't come here simply to interview me. I'm afraid I'd make a poor interview subject. Well, I'd like to talk about Isaac Brown.
You know a ghost
Isaac.
on the promenade?
You know Isaac? That's sort of, yes. I'm looking into his death. Really? Well, that was almost 5 years ago. Why the sudden interest? Let's just say that I have a personal interest in clearing it up.
You click it again? Is he going to give me more info? Or
Anything else you can tell me about Isaac?
he didn't tell anything yet.
Why'd you want to write about him? I don't want to get too in-depth. Out of respect, you understand. Sure. I was drawn to him for the same reasons I'm drawn to anybody I write about. I felt he had a story that would reach people, enrich them, perhaps learn from. Really? Miss Blackwell, spend some time talking to the poor and downtrodden. Walk down the Bowery and speak to the half-wits and have-nots. In 1 hour, you'll learn more than from a lifetime of schooling. So, what was Isaac's story? I know he played in a band called the C Sharps, and then something obviously went wrong. What was it? Listen, you tried asking Mr. Sharp? Yes, he's not talking. I don't blame him. He's probably just feeling guilty. Guilty? Why? He has his reasons. Could you, I don't know, tell me what those reasons are? I can't do that.
Of course he can't.
Mr. Mitchell, I need to know what happened. Listen, I don't like this.
Get out of here!
I don't feel comfortable talking about people without their consent.
Pulls out a sax and whacks you with it.
I won't say any more about Isaac or his sister.
Sister?
Sister? Please, I'm not going to say any more.
No, we got a sister.
Who was Isaac's sister? I told you, not another word. Who was Isaac's sister? I told you, not another word. About Isaac Brown. I told you, not another word.
Okay, time to...
New Yorker, so tell me about yourself. I beg your pardon? Tell me, okay.
Not another word.
All right. I'd like to read your piece about Isaac. Well, I'm afraid I can't help you there. I never published it. You didn't? No. It seemed a bit in bad taste.
When do reporters care about bad taste?
Since when do reporters care about bad taste?
You don't have a high opinion of journalists, do you?
Well, you hear things.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm well aware of the stereotype. I've written about deceased persons before when I felt it was in the public's interest. But Isaac, well, I felt the dead should have some peace.
If you felt his story could reach people, enrich them, as you say, why didn't you publish the story?
Listen, Miss Blackwell, Isaac didn't just die. He was murdered. Someone reached around his neck and strangled the life out of him. That puts a bit of a damper on the story I wanted to tell.
So nobody will hear the story?
No. All my notes on him have been destroyed.
Dude.
Isaac's story might not have reached the people, but it reached me. Maybe that's enough.
It's rather...
Well, I think that's all for now.
All right. You have a good night now.
All right, well, we've been kicked out. Real quick, go back to the New Yorker. I'm just curious about something. And then, leave
Yes.
again. I'm just...
Twice in one evening? Come on in.
Never gone twice in one evening.
Sit down.
I'm just curious about something. Hit conclude again.
It kicks you out of the office immediately.
Yeah, for some reason, I just thought that there was an option. Maybe it's in a different scene or a different game where after you leave, it's like, send Joey back in.
Oh.
But I guess there's nothing you can get from him here anyway. All right.
I mean, we got the sister now.
That's true. We know about the sister. Yeah, I'd say it's...
Who do we ask about the sister? I feel like Isaac is no help.
Yeah, he's not much help.
Start with him.
He's kind of stuck in a haze.
Cecil?
What?
I need to speak to you about Isaac's sister. Oh.
You. That's it. You've crossed the line, sister. It was fun for a while, but now it's time for you to leave. Oh, now you've done it. Ooh.
Show your temper, show contempt, show contrition. It's fucking short temper. Look, Buster, I've had it up to here with this. I need information. It's stuck in your head, and I plan on getting it out.
Less talking, more get the hell out.
Okay, this is me leaving you alone.
You really have a way with the fellas, kid. Don't sweat it. His bark is worse than his bite. Let's try this again. Look what the cat dragged in.
We need to talk. Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. Sorry ain't enough, sister. Leave.
Fine, I'm going. Shit!
Well, I mean, you're still here. Well, that certainly worked wonders. We'll have to change our tactics if we want to get him to talk. At least you still have options.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It's Miss Wonderful.
Hey! That's me. I'm like a bad penny. I feel like we have to be pretty forward with him. You're upset. I didn't want to upset you.
I'm upset. Yeah, great observation. If you're so concerned, why don't you just leave? That would make me feel much better.
I'll leave, but I'll be back. Fuck!
Ever think of moonlighting in PR? You're so good at talking to people. Seriously, whatever you're doing, you can't handle it this way.
All right, so you gotta show sympathy.
You just don't give up, do you?
Nope!
This is fun.
Hello, Cecil. Oh, a last-ditch effort. I just...
Shut it. Just leave, why don't you?
You want me to leave? I'll leave. Fuck! That was the last ditch effort?
Stop and think, sweetheart. Soon as Piano Boy sees you, he gets all bent out of shape. You won't get anywhere this way.
I knew
The game eventually he's like, look, this is the game developer
Yeah.
speaking to you through Joey. Nothing you say is gonna work. I know that expression. Only time a man gets a look like that is when he's hung up over a woman. Go easy on him, huh? I think he cares more about that gal than he lets on. Now, maybe ideas that once didn't work will now work. Oh, it's you.
That's me. I'm like a bad penny.
Oh.
You loved her, didn't you?
Of course I loved her. She was our heart and soul. I would have... Damn you, woman. Damn you.
Oh, his sister was the singer.
I just want to play this piano and forget she ever existed. Why don't you just leave me alone?
Contempt.
I have contempt for you.
Sympathy. Look, obviously something's wrong. Why don't you try talking about it?
What is this? Some kind of psychotherapy? Are you here to get me to open up about my feelings?
I'm here for Isaac.
He's not worth it. And neither are you. Just get out of here.
Fuck!
Maybe you should have pressed the point. I don't know. You're hopeless, you know that?
I know!
Shame I can't talk to him. I know his type.
God damn it.
Oh, it's you.
Yep, it's me. Hi. Yep, for talking like a civilized human being. So what happened, see? It's very important that you tell me.
All right, all right. I don't know who you are or why you're so interested. But you're never gonna leave me alone, are you?
This is how I get my kicks. Nope. You were in a band together, right?
Yeah, we had a band. Smart girl. Then she died. Then he died. End of story. End of story.
How did you meet Isaac's sister?
Isaac's sister. Oh, first of all, her name was Sarah. I was looking to start a band, and I saw them perform together. She could sing like it was magic. Such energy, such life. It's such a waste.
What happened to Sarah?
She got sick. Pneumonia or something. Started coughing one day. It wouldn't stop. She got better after a while, but something happened to her voice. Doctor said she would never sing again. After that, the spark just went out. She hung on for a few months, but she just lost the will to live.
Anything else you could tell me about Sarah?
I loved that woman. Even when she lost her voice, I would have given up everything for her. Heck, I would even let her brother live with us. I should have told her.
About Sarah.
I told you everything. Please, just stop.
About Isaac. What was Isaac really like?
That fat bastard.
Hey.
He was good on the sax, but that was the end of his good points. He drank. He was violent. He was useless in every other way. But Sarah could calm him down. She was the only one. If it wasn't for Sarah, I never would have kept him around.
What happened to Isaac after Sarah died?
He went to pieces. What do you think? He couldn't cope. Drank way too much. Started fights during gigs. I tried to stick with him, but out of an hour of respect for Sarah. But let's face it, he was a big dumb embarrassment.
So you cut ties with Isaac?
Completely. Told him he was a drunk and a lowlife. It wasn't worth the peanuts I paid him. which was, let's face it, totally true.
What happened?
He beat me senseless is what happened. Knocked me out with the sacks I bought for him. It's not new for him to do that. Then he became a bum. Spent the rest of his life living on the streets of Roosevelt Island.
On the promenade?
Until he got killed by some drifter.
Oh, shit.
That's fine.
You don't know who killed Isaac?
Yeah, I killed him.
Oh, come on.
No, I did. I'm not the one who put my hands around his neck or choked him to death. But I killed him just the same.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
I know that. My brain knows that. But my heart won't listen.
Can you tell me anything else about Isaac?
No, I've told you everything.
How about the promenade? About that reporter?
I know nothing else about that man. Southern guy, talked real slow, asked a bunch of questions. Just leave it okay. All right, okay. Got a whole lot to go on.
We do.
The fuck?
Don't know.
Sarah and Isaac would always play this song.
Really?
Yeah, a duet at the end of every show.
She'd sing and he'd play the saxophone?
No, she actually played the piano, if you can believe it. She wasn't great, but she loved playing with Isaac. And Isaac loved that silly song. They'd never let me join them, but that was okay. It was kind of sweet, in a way. Ah, well. So...
Okay. Well, we got a lot.
We sure do. The plot thickens.
Okay. So I guess just go to Isaac and be like, we know you had a sister. Fess up. Tell us.
See how it goes. Head on down to the promenade.
Gotta go to the promenade.